Hello, this video is about why you should be agnostic. Remember when you were a child and you were curious and you were questioning and you were in a state of uncertainty? You didn't have all the answers. That is the state of an agnostic. We agnostics, we're still questioning. We're still probing and trying to understand the world. We don't claim certainty of things that cannot be known, like the existence of gods, theoretical gods. We don't know. God to us remains to be a question mark that remains to be unanswered. And that's what it should be for everyone if they were being honest. Because the knowledge of God's existence is theoretical. That's inaccessible knowledge to humans. So agnosticism is just being honest and humble enough to admit what you don't know for certain. And I promote something I call the agnostic code, which is because we cannot know if there's a God or not, just prepare yourself for the worst. Why not be better safe than sorry? Agnostics, essentially, what I'm promoting is just consider every single possibility. Because maybe there is a God. So it would be smart to prepare for the possibility that maybe a God does exist. Maybe there is some sort of judgment on our lives. If you wanted to live forever, just live as though your life is going to be judged by a God. Just in case. Just better safe than sorry. Because we don't know. That's the agnostic code. And not just any God. If you're being better safe than sorry, you would prepare yourself for even the worst case scenario God. Maybe God is like really judgmental and unforgiving. That's the worst case scenario God. And then that God's not going to forgive you for, sins and things like that. You know how Christians, how you hear this idea that they're going to be forgiven of their sins and there's this atonement? That is an assumption, isn't it? They don't know that. See, an agnostic would say, look, how do you know you're going to be forgiven? How do you know all this stuff? How do you know that there's some sort of atonement for your sins? Agnostics who follow the agnostic code, which I'm promoting, is the idea that, look, if there is a God, maybe there isn't forgiveness. Maybe this God is extremely wrathful and unforgiving. So a lot of Christians are preparing themselves for the best case scenario God. Agnostics, we prepare ourselves for the worst case scenario God. If we wanted to live forever. That's a whole nother topic. But if you do want to live forever, if that interests you, like possibly gaining a theoretical salvation from a theoretical God, then yeah, you should live your life as though maybe there's a judgment on your life. It stacks the odds in your favor. So that's why you should be an agnostic. It's because it's the honest thing to do. It's reality. Reality is, look, it'd be nice to know. Yeah. Wouldn't we all just like to know if there was a God or not? But we can't know. So stop pretending to know. And remain in a state of uncertainty and just be comfortable with that. A lot of people are uncomfortable with the idea of not knowing. They need certainty. Don't be that way. Just be comfortable with not knowing. Okay? You don't have to have all the answers. That's what life's about. It's about admitting what you don't know and staying in that childlike state of questioning everything and remaining in a state of curiosity about life and not, you don't get anything. There's a cool quote by Sam Harris. He says, "You don't get anything worth getting by pretending to know things you don't know." I'm just going to leave it with that. Follow the agnostic code. Prepare for the worst.